This is the Pixel 4a 5G, and from an Apple user's perspective, I have to say, I love this phone. Now, as I've mentioned, I've used the iPhone for such a long time. I have only ever used an Android device once, and I hated it so much that I sold it and I got an iPhone. But I have to tell you, as somebody coming from an iPhone to the Pixel 4a 5G, I have to tell you this phone is brilliant, and I am so glad that I picked it up. First of all, the device itself is absolutely beautiful. As you can see, it's nice and slim. It has a great camera system here on the back. We have a fingerprint sensor that works absolutely well. It charges over USB-C, which I absolutely love. No more having to deal with those Apple Lightning cables. And also it has a headphone jack. Can you believe that? A headphone jack on a modern cell phone. The screen itself is absolutely beautiful. You get this full screen experience here, and the camera module is right up here, and I hardly ever notice it. It's a lot better than the little, I think they call it the notch on the iPhone. It's absolutely amazing how they're able to utilize virtually the entire screen surface without blocking anything. Android OS itself is absolutely amazing. This is the current version of the OS, and I'm sorry, I don't know which version it is. I think it's Android 11 maybe, but it is absolutely fast, it is fluid, and that was something that drove me absolutely nuts. Since the very first iPhone, they've had very, very smooth scrolling, not only on the home screens, but through different apps and things like that. And whenever I would use Androids, they were so stuttery and it just felt slow, so slow, and it chugged, and that really irked me. But Android has come a long way, and it is buttery smooth, it is fast, it is responsive, it is really, really a pleasure to use. And the functionality of it, being able to just log in with your account and it syncs up your emails, it syncs up your Google Drive, it syncs up your Google Docs, it syncs up everything all here on your phone without you having to download different apps and everything like that, is such a joy. Another thing that I'm really, really loving about the Pixel 4a 5G is the camera. I gotta tell you, this thing can shoot some crazy good photos. You have 3 different lenses to choose from. You have a wide lens, you have a sort of medium lens, and then you have a long-range zoom lens. And you have a variety of camera functions here, from night sight, which allows you to take really clear photos at night, to portrait, which gives you those beautiful blurred backgrounds, to the standard camera, to the video options, along with slow motion and time-lapse options. Now, one thing I really love about the software in this camera is the lens function. So let me show you what that's like. Here I have an instruction manual, and there's some Japanese written here. So let's say I wanted to know what that said. So I just go ahead and take a photo of it. Then when I go to preview the image, and here I have an option for lens. So when I tap on that, it's going to start to analyze the text in this photo. And here it's providing some search results, but I can hit this button here and go to the translation tool. And as you can see, it's automatically translated this Japanese text into English. Isn't that amazing? The performance of this phone is no slouch either. It runs everything that I need it to run extremely well. I do a lot of live streaming, and that requires a lot of video encoding and decoding, and it works absolutely amazing. I haven't had any problems with it live streaming, with shooting video, with even doing video editing on it. It has worked flawlessly. Coming from iPhones for 7-8 years of my life to this, I have to say I am absolutely impressed with how far Android has come, and this Google Pixel 4a 5G is an absolute must-have if you are jumping into Android for the first time, or if you're looking to upgrade to a simple budget phone that offers a lot of power and a lot of features.